Hey, I'm in Silverado Ranch here in Henderson, Nevada. Got a house behind me I want to take a look at. Let's flip the camera around and take a look. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, everyone knows the rules here, how we do. One take, I'm just gonna walk you through, take a look at the house as if you and I were walking through it together, and we'll cover every square inch of this bad boy. What is this bad boy? So what we're walking into is a three-bedroom, three-bath house. You have two of the bathrooms upstairs and one down. So we're here in Silverado Ranch, and it's a stunner. They did a great job. Floors are redone. It's got fresh paint, kitchen, bathrooms, fixtures, just all the things. If you want to move in ready home and don't want to put a lot of thought into it, it's a winner. It's totally a winner. List price is $424,900, so under $500 right here, and you're getting quite a lot. It's just under 1,500 square feet, 1,478 on the square footage. So here we are standing at the front door, and you walk into the main living space, right? So this would be the living room. Now they have it set up here for a sitting area with two chairs. Definitely gives it a bigger feel. Realistically, if you wanted a large dining room table, it would be lengthwise here in this area right here. So you may lose a little of this space if you wanted a long kitchen table. But there is an eat-in kitchen area in the kitchen. We'll get to that in a minute. Looking at the living room from this side. Nice natural light, several windows. You get windows on three sides of the room. So it's bringing it from three sides. And then standing here, I guess sitting here from the couch, this is kind of what your view would be for the TV area. Nice modern fixture, changed out there. House was built in 2006. So clearly it's been reimagined. They definitely didn't have this luxury vinyl plank looking like this in 2006. Here's the kitchen. Again, I mean, you got that, like the waterfall countertop. I don't know if I've ever said that. Really nice quartz countertop. Some great design in the marble look. It's a white, off-white with a couple different tones of gray is what I'm seeing if it doesn't come through great on the color of the video. The cabinets are light gray. Just shut one. I'll show you. I got the soft close on the cabinets. So the gray on the cabinets, definitely matches the tone of the gray in the countertops. Got this deep farmhouse sink. All new down here. Here's your kitchen window looking out your backyard. You got a little backyard back there too. So Silverado Ranch, what I really like about Silverado Ranch, you kind of get the best of both worlds. For those clients of mine that say, I love Green Valley, but I'm still just a touch too far from the strip or downtown or a place they work. I need to get to the freeway north-south faster. Silverado Ranch is kind of just like one area over, right? Green Valley, north and south, are just a little east of where I stand now. Here's the range here. So I like Silverado Ranch as it cuts a good 10 minutes off your commute time if you work downtown or need to get north-south quite a bit. Don't laugh at me, I didn't know how to open that for a second. Here's your microwave. Peek and see it's not vented, so as always, don't forget to change your filters underneath. I just love the soft close. So you have your GFI. Something my inspector brought up this morning on on an inspection, just so everyone, and I should mention I'm not an inspector or contractor, so I guess technically this is hearsay, but what I've been told, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, is that if you have one GFI like this on an entire circuit breaker, you don't need every plug to have a GFI. So, as long as you see the one, that will break if you get overloaded on any of them. Lots of plugs up here. And then I like this open feel here. So you're in the kitchen and you could still definitely be dialed into the living area here. And I step to my right, I can see that mirror. So if I can see that mirror, I can see at least part of the TV too, if I wanted to catch a game or something while others are in there, but I'm stuck in the kitchen. And here's would be the fridge spot. Just threw a little something to break it up here. There. You see you do have the water hookup down there. If you've ever wondered what's going on behind the fridge, all you need is a plug and a hookup. I'm assuming the plug's behind the painting above me. But yeah, that's it. That's that hose right there. Typically connects back through, whether it's underground or around to the sink. So I found oftentimes when myself at my house and clients add a RO, reverse osmosis, to the kitchen, they run two lines, one to the little nozzle here, and then typically that second line, and I'm trying to slow it down. I've been hearing the feedback. I get a little carried away when I want to show you something. So on this side, that right there should connect too. So your RO water would feed both your sink and ideally your refrigerator water flow as well. So you have the RO, reverse osmosis water on both. And again, RO water, I love that for Vegas. We have very hard water. I mean, there's a lot of minerals in our water. And it shows. It even have the soft close on the drawers there. Nice. And it shows when a house is overwatering their plants, or even if they're not overwatering, but the water's not soaking into the ground fast enough, and it kind of pools up. After a while, you'll see calcium build up just on the rocks alone outside, and that's all. It's all just our water. And then the chemicals, we do reclimate 100% of our sink water and our toilet water. I think all of it. So the drinking water, the sink water gets reclamated or cleaned up through the water system, and then they'll add the chlorine to kill any bacteria. So the RO really just pulls all that out. It I would like to say it's magic, but it's science. There's a membrane in there, and my understanding is it pushes the water through, and it's so small that the H2O gets through, but the rest does not fill in the periodic table here. So that's my take on RO and how it works. I love it. We have it at our house, and we could tell the difference immediately on the just from Brita alone, where we thought our Brita was fine, and then when we switched to the RO, we could distinctly smell the presence of chlorine in the old water. It was pretty wild. So that's your downstairs. You saw the backyard. It's just enough to throw a table out there and kind of hang out without getting a giant yard. You got the dog run onto the side. Here's the downstairs half bath, then you have the two bathrooms upstairs. Speaking of, let's head up, but after we check this out. It's a nice use of this space here, storage space underneath. They've kind of really converted it into what I would call the pantry. Seems logical to me. Straight across from the kitchen. Plenty of shelves. And you're right there, right? I don't see like any tall cabinets to really have a pantry. Nice. I haven't seen this floor plan before. Now I'm curious if they reimagined this and this. No, the water. No, they could have pulled the water. I wonder if the fridge was over more and this was the pantry before. I just don't know. That little extra corner's throwing me off what the space was and what it is now. But I love what they've done to it now. Super functional, where you have this really nice open kitchen, feels super modern, looks great. You know, and I say it looks great. What does that mean, by the way? So what I mean is, you know, when I come up, I see all along the line, you know, the grout's clean. It's tight. It's not like sloppy coming out. You know, same thing like on the floor. You can see it's just a nice clean line. It's tight. The luxury vinyl, you see same thing. You know, a poor workmanship. I'll see like a really fat line of caulk between the luxury vinyl and the baseboard or the wall. And I'm not really seeing that here. Everything's just super tight and just looks really well done. All right, so let's head upstairs, check out the 3 bedrooms up. You notice that I didn't show you any laundry. That's because the laundry's upstairs. Here we are, top of the landing. Got a little space over here for something. So they put a desk over there, turn it into a little bit of a media space. Nice use of that. Could also take that and just put some cabinets there if you're storage light. Here's the whole of it. Got a storage closet there. Very bright house. So we'll step into the primary and then we'll check out the other 2. Here's our primary. Double doors in. No recessed, but you do have a light up top here. And I like the 2 windows on either side of the bed. Again, lots of light coming in. I feel like the house is facing kind of north-south, so you'll get some morning light here on this side of the house for sure. And then just to show the space, you have it's an oversized side table, and you have enough room for even a chair on the one side too. Your shower space, got a low profile bathtub into the shower. I feel like this is the only thing they really didn't redo is the shower. Other than that, we really did, again, the luxury vinyl throughout. You have the same countertops, reimagined there. Windows, window up top, and then you have your 2 mirrors. Some little wall sconces. Here's your closet. Shout out to Brandon Buelltel with Coldwell Banker. Thanks for letting me swing through here and feature this home for all y'all today. So we are in an HOA. The community HOA is listed at $49 a month. You got the hookups there for the water, gas down below. Yeah, super convenient having the laundry upstairs. Absolutely zero reason to haul all that stuff up and down if you can have it upstairs. Close that, or not. All right. So let's check out the other 2 bedrooms. Is this bedroom number 2? That's fun. So these last 2 bedrooms are connected with a Jack and Jill bathroom. So each has its own little sink space to get ready in the morning, and then they just share the shower toilet. closet. This house has a 2-car garage. You know, as normal, I don't really show the garage. I got the same material throughout here. Same mirror as well. And coming in here, kind of the walk-through. So yeah, I mean, the bathroom's in great condition. It's move-in ready. You don't have to do anything. So I do like the idea that you can come in and pretty much it's move-in ready. It's got a lot of nice upgrades. You know, the shaker cabinets downstairs, the flooring, quartz countertops, paint, fixtures. You know, it's definitely upgraded. But they've left something. So you move in, you can at least down the road say, you know, I want to put my stamp on this. Here's the shower that I'd like to have in the house. And you can kind of have something left to make it yours. Look at all the windows in this room. 3 front and then off to the side. A lot of natural light. Yeah, super close. I'd say, you know, probably like a 18-minute drive to the airport, depending on how fast you drive and the route you take. It's pretty exact. Maybe 15 to 20, I'll give you a range. Here's a linen closet upstairs. But great location. So yeah, you're close to the airport. You're close to the 15. It's right off the 215. Just a few minutes from St. Rose and Eastern, 2 other roads that have plenty of retail. Yeah, just great location. And great vibes, just a good feel. They did a great job. It's definitely updated, not leaving much at all in need. What do you guys think? Comment below. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video as always, and I'm thrilled to see you on the next.